I wonder what the first thing you think of is when we think about 3 in 1. Perhaps it's a Persil washing up tablet or something, or Oxy-Action 3 in 1. Or maybe it's water that can be both kind of liquid, gas and a solid in the form of an ice cube. Well, all three of those examples are completely not helpful for us when we're thinking about God as Trinity. Now, what is Trinity? Where does the word Trinity come from? Well, Trinity is just a human word that is used to describe God as 3 in 1, the triune God, 3 in 1. And when Christians think about God, when the Bible talks about God, we think of 3 persons and 1 God. Now, that's the correct terminology to use. Not 3 people, but 3 persons, 3 individual persons that make 1 God. Now, Father, Son and Spirit are the 3 persons of Trinity, and together the 3 make up God in complete wholeness. In the complete and the full character of God is made from Father, Son and Spirit. We experience God in the fullness as Father, Son and Spirit. But what's really important to say is that Father, Son and Spirit as 3 persons are all in and of themselves still completely God. God the Father is completely God. God the Son as Jesus is completely God, in the same way that God as Holy Spirit is completely God. None of them are more or less God than the other, and indeed we cannot take one away or add to the fullness and the character of God. God as Trinity is eternal. We often think that the Father is eternal because Jesus, as the Son of God, only came and lived on earth at a certain time. But Father, Son and Spirit have always existed in perfect harmony with one another. In fact, Trinity as Father, Son and Spirit is one of the pictures that the Bible uses for the perfect relationship, who have lived and will live in eternal harmony forever. The Father, Son and Spirit are all individually God in and of themselves, but they make up God completely. So God the Father, the head, is who we hear about in the Old Testament, in the New Testament, as the father of this relationship. We have God the Son. Now, Jesus is both the Son of God, but he is also God in human form. He is God himself. Remember, Jesus is no more or no less God than the Father or the Spirit. So though Jesus came as a human, as the Son of God, to live on this very planet some 2,000 years ago, he always was and still is God today. In the same way that God by his Spirit was left as a gift from Jesus, the Son. The gift of the Holy Spirit is God who lives within the Christian, who lives within, around us, who dwells within us and around us on this very planet today. So that is what we think about when we think of God as Trinity, the triune God, 3 in 1, 3 persons, 1 God, Father, Son and Spirit. All 3 make up God in fullness, but all 3 persons are individually and of themselves completely God as well. Complicated, I know. If you've got any questions, I'd love to hear about it in the comments, or indeed get in contact with us. We'd love to chat that through with you. Thanks for watching.